Here's the key question. Do you take the chance to drive it on a busy A-B road combo in Kent because you just have to? Because frankly, any car nut offered the chance to drive an SL73 should always grab it. Or do you say, oh no, the weather's not quite right, we can't film it. We can't film it, Ryan. Balls to that. Get out there, film it, have a go. Listen to that. I'm in a library car park in Kent in December. It's not the ideal place to introduce one of the most special cars Mercedes-Benz ever made. It's called the SL73. Look at that. It's based on an R129 SL, and I'll tell you a bit about it now, because it might be in the top 5 coolest Benzes ever made.
Nice. Oh.
The thing about these super hot R129s, they're a bit of a mystery because they were built just before Mercedes bought AMG outright. So they don't look maybe as special as you'd think. To start off, you've got that split rim there. You see that on quite a few 500s now. That's a genuine one. Lots of studs. The rear is that much wider, but it's still only a 265 section. Bearing in mind it's got a 7.3 litre V12 under there, which we'll look at in a minute. Come to the back. Lovely little ducktail. Every R129 owner, including me, wishes they had a little ducktail like that. Then you get the badge. I reckon whoever buys this is partly paying for that, because it just doesn't look right, does it? It looks like a comedy sketch. It's just stupid. 7.3 litres. Twin exhausts are right on this car. They're not right on certain SL60s. People put them on as fakes. Beware. AMG, so it is from the place with the orchards near Stuttgart. Okay, come round. You can't hide how old an SL is. This is done, well, I'll tell you in a minute, but that door is bang on. Shut line's good. I like it. Do you like that bit? That is car perversion, that is. Inside, very dignified spec. None with these Sultan of Brunei cars are sort of crazy colours. This is black with black, proper stealth mode. 2,981 kilometres covered. So, yeah, she's a minter. Let's go around the front to where we all want to see the engine. This is in the days when a normal SL, a powerful SL, had about 320 horsepower, and they went and nearly doubled it with that. No turbochargers, nothing clever, 7.3 litres of V12. It more than fills the engine bay. It's absolutely enormous. And it was made by, oh, they didn't sign them in those days, for the royal family of Brunei, it says on there. I don't think they lived in Kent. What a thing. Come on, just take a step back now. Okay. AMG, cool. This is pre-Mercedes owned AMG, which I think is going to be cooler in the future. Royal connection, 7.3 litres, and to my mind now, one of the best looking Mercedes of all time. We'll go for a drive, but don't expect too much because it's pissing with rain and it's about 2 degrees. Now is not the time to be hooning around in this vehicle, but I just wanted to experience it. To start with, from the idle, when you've just keyed the engine on, it's a little bit lumpy, the idle, always remember that. There was something a bit animalistic about it, because you'd expect it to be a super smooth Merc engine. I've been in one of these before. It was with Roland Ash, who was an ex-DTM Mercedes driver down in Spain, and he was driving it like an absolute pillock. It was highly amusing. I just remember the noise of that engine, because it is fundamentally a Zonda engine, isn't it? So we've got 525 horsepower, which back then was monstrous, and actually even now still seems like a very big number to me. About 550 foot-pounds of torque. Let's give it a prod. Yeah. The gearbox doesn't even bother to kick down. It doesn't need to. It needs about 2 gears. The interior feels super fresh. All of the surfaces are covered in leather, so it's got a nice matte finish to it, so it looks like a very, very unused car. Some of the wood down here has got some cracks in it. That happens. There's just enough moisture in the atmosphere anywhere for that to happen. But it really is something quite special. Oh, yeah. So the thorny issue is someone going to buy it to enjoy one of the rarest, most spectacular AMG specials made for the road? Or are they going to buy it as the ultimate donor car? Because that's what it is. It's the ultimate donor car. It's for the man or woman who has a Zonda and is a bit worried that one day their Zonda might expire. Because this, surely, is the best way to do that, rather than waiting to have to phone Horatio and say, my Zonda's gone bang, can you get me another AMG 7.3 litre V12? You can go, I've got one in the shed, just for that. So we could be looking at the world's most expensive donor car. Tell you what, I'm only about 5 miles down the road, but you don't want to break this thing up. It's freaking stunning. It's lovely. Oh, and look at it from the outside, it's so beautiful. Okay, yeah. Another wish list car. Why do I do this? I spend my life exposing myself to shit I can't afford. This is mega. Just a mountain of torque. It's a proper old-fashioned torque converter experience. We normally sniff at them, but you've just got this immense torque. They only work if you've got crazy torque, which I have here. There is nothing quite like cubic inches torque. I know modern turbo engines have all this crazy torque figures, but there's always going to be a slight delay. There's going to be a lag. 7.3 litres of AMG V12, you ask, it delivers. Bang, gone.